Are you thinking about moving to San Diego? Here's 5 things you should know before making the move. It's no secret that San Diego boasts amazing weather, just perfect, almost all the time. Beautiful beaches that you can just spend endless hours on, not to mention the amazing food and just endless outdoor activities to enjoy. But there's also a couple things to know before you decide to move here. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Greg Cummings with Compass Real Estate and the Greg Cummings team. And if you like this sort of content, or maybe you're thinking of moving to San Diego, please subscribe, leave me a comment, or hit the like button. Number one thing to know before moving to San Diego is we do have a pretty bad traffic situation. And this has just been more and more intensified with over 28 million visitors a year through our booming tourist industry, on top of the over 3 million residents that call San Diego County home. It's no secret why traffic is such an issue. There's certain times a day I would not be caught dead on I-5, on 805, or the 15. So just keep that in mind before you decide to move here. We absolutely have a traffic crisis on our hands. Now, the number 2 thing to know before you move to San Diego is about the high cost of living. Recently we broke $900,000 on the median price for a home, $900,000. You combine that with the high expenses of things like groceries and health insurance, fuel, which is ranging anywhere between $4 and $6 a gallon. It's something to absolutely consider before calling San Diego home. The number 3 thing to consider when moving to San Diego is the weather. Now you might say, Greg, the weather, isn't it perfect there? Well, yeah, most of the time it is. In fact, it's rare that you even get to break out some of your good winter clothes. Often you can walk around in shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops right in the dead of December and January. On the flip side though, is you don't get to experience the seasons. Although I like to joke and say that we skip the 2 worst ones, because it's almost like you've got one long fall and one long spring. In fact, I remember growing up in Texas and it was this beautiful fall day. I mean, the weather was just perfect. And I recall saying to myself, I would pay money to have weather like this all the time. Well, it turns out you can. You just have to move to San Diego and pay the higher cost of living and what we jokingly refer to as the weather tax. So if you like good weather, this is a place that you want to call home. Now, the number 4 thing to consider when moving to San Diego is the tourism. We have over 28 million visitors a year, which definitely puts a constraint on things like traffic and just being able to enjoy this place to your own. During the summer months, it is busy as busy can be. And so you just have to think about that, especially when it comes to the specific location that you're gonna wanna choose to live in within San Diego. Now, the positive side to this tourism, it is a huge boost to our local economy by way of hotels and restaurants, even the Airbnbs. So you do take a little bit of the good with the bad. And it's no surprise that so many tourists want to come to San Diego with this beautiful weather, with the beaches, and now with this just booming culinary scene. Now, the number 5 thing to consider when moving to San Diego are the job opportunities. It's no surprise that so many people want to call San Diego home, and so it is a very competitive job market. That being said, there are plenty of opportunities within tech and health and tourism that it really makes this a great place to call home. In fact, we have one of the lowest unemployment rates in the entire nation. Something to consider before making a move to San Diego. So, do you think it's worth living in San Diego? Comment below and subscribe for more.